Well, let's cut across to the latest developments coming in from Hisar. Rampal Ashram standoff has taken a tense turn as we speak. The police now preparing for a crackdown after a stinging rap from the High Court. MHA sources have told Headlines today that the Lal Khattar government has demanded drones from the government to monitor the support activity, what is going on inside the ashram. Meanwhile, announcements are being made from inside the ashram telling the supporters to stay put, even as the DC has ordered a complete evacuation of supporters. As we speak, vehicles which had brought in supporters in massive numbers to the ashram are being lifted by cranes where the local police is concerned. That's the latest bit of breaking news that we are getting in from Hisar. Things taking a turn for being extremely tense right now as we speak. The local police has now asked for drones from the MHA so they can monitor on what exactly is going on inside the ashram. This after today the courts gave a mild reprieve to the Haryana government where they have asked the police to produce the self-styled Guru Rampal by Friday for this week. Well, that is the latest that we are getting in. The latest bit of breaking news emanating from Hisar, Haryana. Rampal Ashram standoff now taking a very tense turn. Now, what's most important is that at this point of time, about hundreds to thousands of supporters are inside, which include women and children. They are staying put right now, protesting the arrest of the self-styled Guru Rampal, who, let's remind our viewers, is charged with murder and... All right, let's cut across at this point of time. My colleague Kamaljit Sandhu joins us on the phone line with the very latest emanating from Hisar. Kamal, can you get us up to speed with the latest developments? There was some sort of a reprieve which had come in for the Haryana government, but right now the police hell-bent on complete evacuation as soon as possible.
Well, definitely so. And in that context, we know that Haryana has sought for drones, and obviously with a sort of crowd management. And what is being difficult was about how to go about doing the arrest. That was thinking at least 2 days ago when there was pressure from Haryana and Punjab High Court. In that sense, they've now sought drones from MHA. So obviously there is a decision which is going to be taken on that. But one of the first that the police is demanding drones for law and order situation.
All right. Kamaljit Sandhu getting us the very latest. The police, which really doesn't know how to deal with this current situation on hand, which includes thousands of supporters that have pretty much lent themselves to be as a human shield between the police and the self-styled Guru Rampal there. Now the local police wants the help of drones so they can actually ascertain the numbers that are inside the ashram gate, so they can actually ascertain how they can call for evacuation. Meanwhile, where is the self-styled Guru Rampal? As cops lay siege to the ashram and his supporters stand guard outside, is he even inside? Rampal key aides claim that the self-styled Guru is unwell and is undergoing treatment at a private hospital, but the police is denying the possibility of him slipping out of the ashram as they have kept a keen vigil outside. And now the administration is making warning announcements, asking the supporters to move out. The state has meanwhile attached all properties and frozen all accounts of the self-styled Guru. Even as we speak, electricity, water has been cut off from the ashram, and no supplies in terms of food supplies or medical supplies are being allowed to get inside or find their way inside this ashram.
हम संत रामपाल जी महाराज को यहाँ शिफ्ट कर चुके हैं, क्योंकि यहाँ पे डॉक्टर और दवाइयों को नहीं आने दिया जा रहा था। दोनों तरफ बैरिकेड्स लगे हुए हैं, बाहर आश्रम के चारों तरफ से सुरक्षा बलों ने घेर रखा है। इसलिए हमने यही फैसला लिया कि संत रामपाल जी महाराज को किसी अच्छे हॉस्पिटल में शिफ्ट कर दिया जाए।
यहाँ से कब आपने भेजा?
कल रात को भेजा है।
आश्रम के लोग कह रहे हैं कि बाबा आश्रम से बाहर जा चुके हैं। क्या आपकी एजेंसी आपकी जो
ऐसी कोई बात अभी तक हमारे नोटिस में नहीं है। बाकी क्योंकि हमारा यहाँ पे घेरा है, इस चीज की संभावना मुझे लगती नहीं है। मैंने आपको बता दिया कि माननीय उच्च न्यायालय के आदेश हैं बाबा रामपाल को जल्द से जल्द गिरफ्तार करके पेश करने के। उसके संबंध में पुलिस की कार्रवाई पूरी तत्परता के साथ जारी है और माननीय उच्च न्यायालय के आदेशों की कंप्लायंस होगी।
माननीय मुख्यमंत्री श्रीमान मनोहर लाल जी ने भी अपनी तरफ से अभियुक्त को अदालत के साथ सहयोग करने की अपील की, और हम भी सबसे अपील करते हैं कि इस देश में कानून का राज है, इस देश में संविधान है। हम सबको कानून के राज का सम्मान करना चाहिए।
Tension is brewing here in Hisar, and now it seems that the supporters of Baba Rampal have decided that they are going to take matters in their own hand. You can see behind us these supporters, in fact, our brigade, our commando brigade that Rampal supporters are calling them, already also in their right protection gear. You can see them running around, almost trying to, provoke all their other supporters to get ready for imminent police action. They are armed with lathis and also with protective gear, ready for the action from the police. And behind them you can see all these women, those who are creating a protective layer for Rampal. The police, on the other hand, has been in fact making announcements on the other hand for all these supporters to vacate the premises. I will show you the police line there. The policemen on the other side are picking up the vehicles of the supporters, those who are standing outside, and there is now, it seems that action is almost imminent. The administration also making announcements for supporters to vacate the ashram as soon as possible, and have said that they will take action against all those who are trying to create some sort of a hindrance in the police trying to arrest Rampal. So now you can see behind me that all these people, all the commando brigade of Rampal ready, and they are ready for any sort of action, also calling that if the police moves in, they are ready to confront them fire with fire. With camera person Shakil Ahmed in Hisar, Ankit Tyagi for Headlines Today.
Meanwhile, self-styled Guru Rampal did not appear in court today. Haryana's Khattar government once again failed to arrest him and produced him in court. His lawyer, armed with a medical certificate, asked the Punjab and Haryana High Court for 7 more days, but the court refused to take cognizance of that fact, asking the police to arrest him in 5 days, giving the Khattar government 5 more days to arrest the self-styled Guru. The stage was now set for an open confrontation between the forces and Rampal supporters, and which right now, as we speak, is escalating. Earlier, there was high drama in court, with the court wrapping the police for failing to arrest Rampal and summoning the Home Secretary and the DGP. The state's argument was a fear of casualties, with Guru's supporters looking for a fight. The police now demanded 7 more days, but the court gave them 5. The DGP and the Home Secretary have been asked to produce their action plan in writing after they tell the court that the godman's private army will soon run out of supplies.
On behalf of the state of Haryana, the Advocate General filed an affidavit of the DGP Haryana that any immediate attempt to arrest Baba Rampal would result in casualties, and therefore the state and the police are trying to devise ways and means to implement the court's order without any casualties. Counsel for Baba Rampal said that he was unwell, he was bedridden, and while he wants to come to court, because of his health, he could not do so. In case the state government, regardless of the consequences, of the casualties, of the costs, for any reason, fails to secure Baba Rampal and produce him under arrest before the High Court in 3 days by Friday, notice of contempt under Section 12 of the Contempt of Courts Act must also issue in that event to the Chief Minister Haryana, who holds charge of the Ministry of Home.
वो संत रामपाल कानून में विश्वास रखते हैं, कोर्ट की बहुत ज्यादा रिस्पेक्ट करते हैं, वो बहुत बीमार हैं, वो चल फिर नहीं सकते। सरकार गवर्नमेंट ने भी एक मेडिकल सर्टिफिकेट पिछली डेट पे बोर्ड ऑफ डॉक्टर्स का पेश किया था कोर्ट के अंदर कि जी उनकी तबीयत खराब है, बीमार है, आ नहीं सकते, तो माननीय अदालत ने उसको रिजेक्ट कर दिया। वो तो कोर्ट के ऑर्डर्स हैं, उनको हम कमेंट नहीं कर रहे, परंतु ट्रुथ मैं जो आज बता रहा हूँ आपको कि वो बीमार है, कोर्ट में उनका पूरा विश्वास है, और जैसे ही ये उनकी तबीयत ठीक होगी वो खुद कोर्ट में पेश होंगे। ये मैंने आज भी